Like men would pursue you and it felt like you were being courted and it felt like you were special. It didn't feel like, we didn't have all these 50-50 conversations or I'm the prize. You think that when you're ready to settle down, that there's always going to be a lot of supply on the shelves, and it's not.
Claudia now finds herself struggling financially and being rejected by young men she used to date with confidence.
Living in your own skin, that applies to everyone. Not having children has allowed me to explore things of my own humanity.
On top of all the stuff in our personal lives, we out here trying to save the world.
Dudes that women will stay with for a long time. These be the dudes that'll cheat on this girl over and over, back to back, with her mom, sister, and her aunt. They'll be like, how long were you in this abusive relationship? She'll be like, 3 years.
Back in the 1900s. I feel like love wasn't something that people were embarrassed about. Even the music was different than movies. And I often look back like, damn, I wish this generation could experience like the kind of like, I don't know, I guess you guys would call it like, I feel like when I first started dating back in the 1900s, I feel like love wasn't something that people were embarrassed about. Even the music was different than movies. And I often look back like, damn, I wish this generation could experience like the kind of like, I don't know, I guess you guys would call it like, what does they call it when you like kind of, you go out bad for someone? I can't even think of the word. Kind of like being simping, sprung, all that, like all those good R&B songs where the brothers were singing and they was like grasping the air and they was in the rain with the white linen.
The 112.
Yes, but like that's what the vibe felt like back then. Like men would pursue you and it felt like you were being courted and it felt like you were special. It didn't feel like, we didn't have all these 50-50 conversations or I'm the prize, and it's just like, it just felt.
She wants it to go back to the way it used to be.
Those days are over.
Listen, Claudia Jordan, your time has come. Don't you understand? So many men have awakened. That couldn't have lasted forever. These ladies want to rewind back the time so much, but why? Why are you rewinding back the time? You expect men to still be how they were back then? No, we won't. I can see men saying now, hell no, we won't go.
Those days are over.
Go back to the 90s? Hell no, we won't go back far enough. We get back to the real times.
It felt like a good reason to get butterflies. Now, I just feel like with so much access, maybe, I hate to sound cliche and blame social media, but yeah, social media. I mean, humans are on the menu. You can just go find someone in any city you want, and I can reach out to a celebrity that I may have never encountered in real life. You can reach out to ever. So it makes the person in your face maybe be less special to you. I don't know what it is, but it's just like been the perfect storm of negativity. And I feel like I hate that love seems to be going by the wayside, and I felt like more sparks back then. I'm just not inspired now. I was talking to my girl that was doing my hair and we were talking about this, the song came on, Joe, I Want to Know. And I was the lead in that video. And that was 26 years ago. That was 1999, right?
Girl, you look 26 now.
I'm 52.
Oh, period.
Thank you. I don't let them dusty sun stress me out.
Okay.
So anyways, even the setup was, the woman was, not to say women are more important than men. I don't think that. But in romance, I think it works the old-fashioned way when a man was courting the woman and pursuing her. And it just was a beautiful, I don't know, it was just beautiful. And the vibe was just different.
Yeah, back then it wasn't no $20. You give $20. Now you give them
back then it was like, I'll pay your, what baby say, babyface, I'll pay your rent, I'll fix your car, I'll buy your clothes, I'll do anything. As soon as I get home from work.
And he was working.
And he was.
You talking to a guy that don't get no romance. All he does is get back shots. This guy shouldn't even be talking to you about this. You should be sitting down talking with someone who understands what's happening. This guy's going to say whatever makes you feel good, whatever tickles your fancy. he's all for it.
Working.
Fool.
Now you got a dude on your couch eating your food, playing video games. Okay, what are we doing? Go to work.
Yes. Okay. Period. What do you wish someone had told you about dating, like in your 40s and 50s back then?
You know, you think that when you're ready to settle down, that there's always going to be a lot of supply on the shelves, and it's not. Like at this age, a lot of the good guys are married or taken because they're good guys. And I was
No, a lot of the good guys aren't married. A lot of the good guys are still around. A lot of the good guys are looked over. A lot of good guys are married. Yeah, they getting married overseas. That's the best thing for any man to do, but you want it to go back to the way it used to be. It's not going back there.
Nope.
It's not. How can it? Right? With divorce, the way divorce happened, the way men were shamed, the Me Too movement, it's gotten out of control. You ladies chose the bear.
having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and I'm like, well, your best bet now is maybe someone that a good man that maybe is coming out of a marriage, getting a divorce. So, you know,
Getting
I
a
think
divorce, being
in our
divorced.
youth, and I would
Say
like
that.
people to know this when they're younger,
A
we
man being
think, oh, there's
divorced.
always going to be an endless supply. I can wait till tomorrow. Don't put off your happiness waiting. You know, if you find that good person, like a lot of times we wait, well, it's not the right time. It's never going to be like the right time. I would say go for it more. I wish I would have told someone told me just go for it. I probably have overlooked a good candidate before, you know, like maybe
Why is that though?
me thinking the timing thing, maybe prioritizing career. You know, I definitely was always like work, 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 work. I never.
You know, with her saying this, it goes back to the Godfather himself. He said it long, long ago. Not that long, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, but it still rings. Check it out.
The fall from grace is always swift, but Claudia Jordan's downfall has been downright spectacular. Once a shining star on reality TV and a sought-after personality in the entertainment world, Claudia now finds herself struggling financially and being rejected by younger men, the same young men she used to date with confidence. But what really stings? It's not just her dwindling bank account. Oh no. It's the fact that Kevin Samuels, the late relationship guru who made a career out of telling women the brutal truth, might have been more right than any of us cared to admit. Claudia Jordan is, to put it simply, in shambles. And while she continues to put on a brave face for her Instagram followers, the truth is far darker than she would ever let on. Her financial troubles have come to light, and they are as messy as they come. According to sources close to Claudia, she's been living under the illusion of wealth, even going so far as to fabricate bank statements to make it appear that she was rolling in cash. But it doesn't take long for the truth to come out. One insider, David Cunningham, came forward with explosive details about how he helped Claudia fake bank statements to secure a home after her bad credit became a glaring issue. But that's just the beginning. Claudia's credit is in the gutter, and she has no one to blame but herself. Sure, she might have had some minor successes in the past, but where's that money now? The same person who once boasted about being a hustler is now the one begging for financial assistance. Her followers, ever watchful, are calling it karma, the kind of karma you don't see coming, but you certainly feel when it hits. And while Claudia's money problems have made headlines, her love life is equally disastrous. Last time she appeared on The Breakfast Club, she acted as if she had everything under control, claiming she was simply too busy to date. But here's the kicker. She wasn't just too busy. She was also rejected by younger men, something her fans have not let her live down. Claudia made it seem like her split from her ex was no big deal, but the truth is far messier. After an appearance on Valentine's Day, she broke up with him and cut ties completely. Not a word, not a message, just silence. So much for that happy ending, right? But wait, there's more. Fans, who have long admired Claudia for her outspoken nature and feisty attitude, have begun to peel back the layers of her carefully crafted persona. It turns out she hasn't been.
So there you go. Claudia, you've been exposed, right? Even your fans know what you've been doing. But I'll let you keep talking.
Like enough cushion built up to like relax and take my foot off the gas and start a family.
And then that just go on and on and
Yeah.
on, and then you be 100 years old and you like, it's
Damn
still
it.
working.
Still working. And I think I will say specifically with Black women especially, I feel like we don't really have the luxury to think that we can kind of take time off like that. You know, and I specifically say Black women because like we're usually the backbone of everything. You know, not even just with our families, but with our friend circles. Like it's always something for us to do. We're always taking care of somebody else. I don't have children, but I'm always like feeding a friend or taking care of someone or helping somebody out or doing a favor.
Slow dips of fighting with my own sense of unlovability and my own grief around not being a mother and being single. So much of what solo traveling is about, for me, not waiting for something in order to walk towards my life, in order to be in my life, in order to experience my life. I think that was why I took my first trip solo. And I know that in some ways, I mean, Oprah said it. She said, I'm the poster child for singledom. I don't want to be that. I want to be the poster child for being and inhabiting your own skin, for living in your own skin. That applies to everyone. Yes, I am a single Black woman who does not have children. Not having a relationship, a long relationships, not having children has allowed me to explore things of my own humanity.
Delusional.
It has deposited me here at 52 in an extraordinary experience that is filled with joy, loneliness, grief, exuberance, delight, like literally all of it. And I feel available to it.
See, another one and another one. She's going through the same thing. Another one. The Godfather spoke about another one. And what is she talking about? Solo traveling. They have a lot of time to travel. All the time in the world for traveling. Every time you turn around, you see a Instagram or a TikTok, a Black woman traveling. You got time. You got time for a lot of things. You got time for your career, but you put a man to the backbone. It's finally caught up to you. Your time has come. This is another one Kevin Samuels talked about.
That we put on ourselves. No one told us to do this. It's just something in us that we do. And if you think about the Black woman in your life, you probably think, damn, she's like a superwoman for everybody else. When does she slow down for herself? I think with Black women specifically, it's harder for us to ever feel like we can just kind of take a break. We have to be like all gas, no brakes. I don't think we have the luxury of feeling like, okay, I can take a breather now and relax. And I think it's really sad. You know, there's all these statistics about 45%, 65% of Black women will never get married, you know, and we're out here taking care of everybody else and not getting taken care of. And I think it's really sad. I think we self-impose this cape on ourselves to save the world. Look at all the marches. Look at all, I know this is dating, but I got to bring it into like the political space. We're always at the front lines for everybody else. For everybody. Brother gets killed, we're in the front lines. The LGBTQ community, we're in the front lines. Other women that are not even showing that up as our allies, we're in the front lines. Gaza, front line. We're always there for everybody else.
Well, not everybody is there for every single movement that's happening. Like, I'm sure some ladies that are there for the LGBT are not there for Gaza. You get what I'm saying? Some people that are there for one thing are not there for the other. So show me one Black lady that was there for every single movement. Seriously, you're not there for everything. That's your excuse. And your time has come.
TikTok. TikTok indeed.
And on top of all the stuff in our personal lives, we out here trying to save the world. When does that leave time to like really feel comfortable? When does that really leave time to like relax and or even just like put yourself first or dating? And I just feel like a lot of women get caught up in saving the world and then they leave little time for themselves.
But that's why I think it's best for, cause I had to tell my mother this the other day, like, she was just like stressing, oh, I'm worried about the kids. Like she got the grandkids and her kids and then some more. Like she the one they take they take all of the kids. Like it's like that's just like the thing.
Yeah.
So she just like, oh, I'm worried about the kids and stressing and things like that. I'm like, you got to worry about yourself because once when that time when something happened to you was you just out the dry because ain't nobody gonna care. They don't care about that.
And she probably feels like she can't ever take a break because who has her? Who has her? Who has her? And I really push for this. Like, I would love to see more examples of strong Black families where there is two people, whoever the two people are. But I think everybody needs a little support in their lives, a little backup. It's hard to do it all by yourself.
Yeah,
I've been doing it by myself, but I'm constantly exhausted. And I never took the time to like stop and smell the roses. Like I really don't. I'm always going. And it's cool for a little while, but it's not really a realistic pace. Like I think people look at me like,
A little while.
how could you even date? Would you even have time for someone? Or definitely a child. I never felt like I had time for that. Never.
Really?
Never. I know. I never felt comfortable. I never felt like I'm in a place where I'm supported, where this person is going to like be able to, have my back. I always felt like I had to go get it myself. And maybe that's daddy issues. I think a lot of women that didn't really grow up with their dad think that, well, I don't have that. I got you.
Right.
I have to go get it.
So you think even now you feel like even at the stage you're in now, like you don't have time for like a family or.
Now I'm 52, so I don't even know. I'm still fertile. I know I'm still fertile. I'm not out here getting pregnant before y'all start any rumors, okay? But I like so much time has gone by without it, and I've always been on the fence about having kids. Like it was always if I feel like I have the right partner, then I would go there and want to do it with someone. Right. But I never was the type of woman that's like, I just want to be a mom no matter what. I want it to be the right situation. I want to bring my child into a world.
But see, that's you trying to control. You can't control everything. You can't have everything.
This is the thing. So after all these years, you did say it though. You said you found there's guys that were good candidates, but you turned them down. You ladies keep turning down good candidates. You wanted to go back to the way it used to be, as you explained. But men aren't going back to that. It can't go back to that. So what are you going to do now? What are you going to do to fix the situation, to fix your situation? Because are you a swimsuit model? Are you still 26? No. Are they still contacting you to do music videos? No. Now you're stuck. Now you're here. This is where she makes her bag now. Here. It's time to give in. Look, I know I'm speaking evil. I'm speaking 7 sins to most of you ladies when I say it's time to give in. It is though. What else do you have but giving in? What do I mean? It's time to take you to a man, but you can't get the man you want because you're old.
Real talk alert.
You can get a man, but you want perfection. Even at your age of 52, I've done it all. I need him to be perfect. That's the problem. And for ladies like this, it's never going to be fixed. Take a look at how they are. It's even happening outside.
Speaks kindly to me, who's very gentle with me, who enjoys making me happy. Seeing me smile makes him smile. Very intentional, who likes date nights, who likes to buy me things just because he thought of me and said, you know what, I think she would like this. I want him. And I don't know why y'all try to put a label on this type of man, a man that actually loves women. I don't know why y'all labeled it as a simp, but I don't give a damn what y'all call him. Simp, pimp, walk with a limp. I want him.
No.
So I don't know where this title of...
No. No simp, pimp, walk with a limp. You want him. You want the pimp that walks with the limp. That's your problem, right? Because she's not on Claudia Jordan's level. Your problem is you want the pimp that walks with a limp, or You probably have fully woken up and said, I don't want that kind of man in my life, but it's too late. It's too late. See, we have ladies on different ends of the spectrum. She's getting older in years, maybe mid-30s, going to her 40s, the makeup hides it all. She was dealing with the pimp that walks with a limp, and now she wants to simp, but it's not going to happen.
Simp came from trying to make other men feel lesser than for liking women and treating them right, specifically their girlfriend or their wife. They're treating the woman in their life like the queen that she should be to them. He's a simp. Every simp in my DMs today.
I want every simp in my DMs today. She wants every simp in her DMs. That means they're there. She doesn't want every simp in her DMs. She wants the simp that's 6'5". She wants the guy that's 6'5" to be a simp. These ladies are crazy, man.
Oh,
It can, but I also don't want to be chaotic. I also don't want to regret it. I don't want to bring another kid in the world that says, where's my father? Or I just wanted to be a place where I wanted to be with someone that they were dying to be a father. And
well, I ain't heard too many of those.
right, and I also think that people are gonna stop shaming women if they choose not to. It's not. It doesn't.
See, this guy brought over. I don't know if that's gonna happen. She's talking to a guy that doesn't. Yeah, he dates men, but she's talking to a guy that's not in the same ballpark. You should be talking to another man that's married, right? That understands what's going on nowadays. That will be a real conversation I'd like to see.
I don't think it should be used as a measure of success having a husband or a child. We have gotten past the dark ages where we got to stop looking at women as just baby makers.
Right.
Oprah Winfrey
I just
has
was
had
about
no
to say,
children,
you took it right out of my mouth.
right? To say that she's not a successful person because she didn't have that one thing that society thinks she should have had, or the two things, a husband and a family. But she's family to so many other people.
Right.
There's other ways to be valuable as a woman. And I think we got to stop doing that. And a lot of women, I see that in comments too, stop doing that to each other. Well, where's your man? A lot of times the women saying that are in fucked up relationships just so they can say they have a man. If you are putting up with a lot of bullshit just so you can one up another chick or feel like you're better than someone else because you've got a man, anyone can get a man.
Yeah.
But do you have a good one?
Come on, they
lay outside. There's a lot of people I would love to me to bring them in from outside, okay, and make them my man and give them food and lodging. Okay, I'm not doing that, but we got to stop shaming women for that. You could have a very fulfilling life without all that.
Period. What is something that's actually better about love and sex at this stage of life?
I think at this stage, 40s, 50s, less hang-ups about your body, about your looks. You feel sexy. I know I look good, not just for my age. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some wisdom that goes along with it. Not to say there's anything wrong. Listen, life was popping in my 20s as well, but it's just different. You have a different kind of confidence at this age. You know what I mean? I know I bring more than just a physical.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're going to get some wisdom.
I got the beauties in the brain.
And I can cook.
Oh, period.
House is spotless. Credit is approaching.
She's at the point of no return. That's what happened. And that's what happens with most of them. She's at the point of no return. A man has no chance, so a man won't even take a chance.
We want you to guide us. We want you to be well informed, to make great decisions, to choose yourself, to motivate us, to inspire. We see the greatness that is within you, but unless you see it within yourself, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yes, to answer your question,
So it's a dream.
I believe that women are being more cautious with who they date. If they want to date, if they want to have children.
Sounds just like Claudia Jordan.
Understand, by being in proximity to the wrong man, it could cost them their life, their lifestyle, their life.
Kevin Samuels talked about her too, didn't he? Oh, okay. I thought so.
Life,
Thought so.
their world, their existence, their beauty, their charm, they're everything. We women are nurturers. Women, anything we put our hands on grows and flourishes. Every ex I had looks better by the time we break up because I make you look good, man. I
You
have
made her
that
spend money.
ability. So it is what it is. I'm happy that women are waking up and understanding their role in society, understanding their divinity, their sovereignty, their power. For real, for real.
You heard what she said? I make you look good. Men are done with that now. I make you look good. How? Why? Because you're his arm candy? It's past that. Claudia Jordan feels the same way. She feels like she's still arm candy at 52 years old, and she's not. She's an old lady with a lot of makeup. Same thing with Tracee Ellis Ross, an old lady who wears a lot of makeup. You're not young anymore. Same thing with you. You're in your 30s, about to head over the hill. That wall, you're right there. You're like, and then hit me at then. Boo! You saw that cockiness you got? She gonna hit the water hard. Boo! Oh, my keeper. The ball gonna knock out her teeth. The bear that y'all ladies love, is gonna smack her head into the wall. You know how bears, kind of like gorillas, their strength is just good. Bear's gonna throw you, come and attack you, right to the wall. Beef! Teeth all over the place. It's gonna be tragic. Your time is coming. It's right around the corner.
You have a different kind of confidence when you feel like your life is in order. When I was in my 20s, I may have had a better body and maybe my skin was tighter, my face or my booty was higher.
Okay.
But like there's not the same confidence isn't there. And I think confidence is very sexy. So I know like when I do go there, like I'm a very sensual, confident person. And
I gotta stop right there. Let me tell you why this interview is messed up, right? They have a gay dude, a modern woman motivator, hyping her up. She's feeling good about herself, but actually not. She's not feeling good about it. That look, you see that look right there? She's second guessing, like, I think I made a mistake. She knows she messed up. But they got a modern woman motivator, keeping her floating. Keeping the delusion going. And guess who's doing this, right? Who's the man that pulls all the strings? The master musician, the technician of what's happening nowadays? Y'all know
who. Dudes that women will stay with for a long time. These be the dudes that'll cheat on this girl over and over, back to back with her mom, sister, and her auntie. And they'll be like, how long were you with in this abusive relationship? She'll be like, 3 years, right? You know what I think is crazy though? I've never heard a story where a girl was in a long-term relationship with a good guy and they broke up. And if you do hear that story, she usually cheated on him. She usually cheated on him, or she just left him because, I don't know, some random stupid reason. She'll be like, we grew apart, or he wasn't as ambitious as I was, or we fell out of love. No, you fell out of love. But I'd argue you never loved him in the first place. You needed an emotional sponge and a love source to keep you going through all that time. Somebody who loved you so much that you didn't have to love them back. Cause look at this, man. It says, hi baby, yo, how was the cinema? Dude said, G. Says, okay, did I do something? Nah. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night, baby. Hold on, send first. Bro told her, send me your boobies. And she said, I'm tired, can you wait? He's like, bro, no wonder I choose Ava over you. Shorty said, I know. I'm sorry. Why is it like this?
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.